How do I worship Allah? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kiddos, kayfa halukum? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. We are studying Islamic studies, our Islamic tarbiyah, walhamdulillah. And guess what? Today we are going to do lesson number
2.
No.
9.
Lesson number 9. Excellent, Hannah. Lesson number 9. What's lesson number 9 all about? It is about Kayfa a'budullah. How do I worship Allah? In our previous lesson, we learned that Allah created us. Why? For what?
To worship.
To worship Him. First we have to believe, then we have to worship Him. And so Allah created us to worship Him and to love Him and to obey Him. Excellent. But now, somebody asks, how do I worship Allah? How do I worship Allah? What do I do to worship Allah? Ma ma'na al-ibadah. What does ibadah mean? Al-ibadah kullu ma yuhibbuhu Allah min al-aqwal wal-a'mal. Everything that Allah loves from your actions that you do and from your statements, whatever you say. So tell me, what actions does Allah love?
Reading salah.
Making salah,
Making wudu.
making wudu,
Going for Hajj.
going for hajj,
Going for umrah.
going for umrah. All types of actions that Allah loves. What other actions Allah loves?
Obey shaitan.
Disobey shaitan, and you obey who?
Read salah.
And you obey Allah. What about obeying your parents? Yes, Allah loves that. Allah loves it when you listen to your parents. When you give somebody some charity, does Allah love that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
When you
everybody.
when you love people, Allah loves that. When you help people, Allah loves that. When you dress correctly, Allah loves that. When you take a bath and you are clean, Allah loves that. What else?
When you don't be rude to your
When you are not rude, Allah loves that. When you obey your parents, Allah loves that. When you are good to your neighbor.
When you obey Allah.
Yes, when you are good to your neighbor, Allah loves that. When you don't speak lies, Allah loves that. And so, what are the things that Allah doesn't like? If you speak lies, Allah doesn't like that.
If you obey shaitan.
If you listen to shaitan, Allah doesn't like that.
If you listen to the jinns.
And you start to being rude and
Don't listen to Allah.
and you don't read Quran, Allah doesn't love that.
Salah. You hit your parents.
A'udhu billah. You hit somebody hitting their parents, Allah doesn't love that. What about somebody doesn't make salah? Allah doesn't love that.
If you kick your parents.
What if somebody is an adult?
If you punch your parents.
Yeah, too much of violence against the parents. Yeah, subhanallah, right? What if somebody is an adult and they are not fasting in the month of Ramadan? That's very bad. Yes or no?
Doesn't like that.
Yeah, so let's see. Al-ibadah, ibadah, right? Allah said He created us to worship Him. So, to make ibadah. But ibadah is everything that Allah likes us to say and everything that Allah likes us to do. Example, salah. Repeat, salah.
Salah.
Siyam.
Siyam.
In the month of Ramadan. Tilawatul Quran.
Tilawatul
Tilawatul Quran.
Quran.
To recite the Quran. Dhikrullah. Subhanallah. Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Ta'atul walidain. To obey our parents. Al-ihsan ila al-jar. To be good to your neighbor. Ihsan. Ihsan means to be good. Ila al-jar. Jar. Say jar.
Jar.
Jar is your neighbor. Tarkul kadib. To leave kadib. Kadib. What's kadib?
Lies.
Lies. Don't be a kadhab. Kadhab. Somebody is a kadhab. Kadhab is a liar. We are not kadhabs. Say, I'm not a kadhab.
I'm not a kadhab.
I'm not a kadhab.
I'm not a kadhab.
Don't speak lies. Excellent. So we learned today, we learned about worship. What Allah loves of statement and action. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
MashaAllah.